Oh, well, what are you going to do? Happy Easter, everyone. Anyway, yeah, it's the 4 o'clock shadow, I think.
I said a little bit. I said a little bit when I was coughing. I said a little bit. I said a little bit and too much fast food. Wish I would have brought to spare of what you asked, clean underwear. I said a little bit. I said a little bit. Now what do I do? I said a little bit. I said a little bit. And I feel unclean. I feel it going down my thighs. It is bad. Smell burns my eyes.
The hell? Oh, Rex. Hey, hello. Welcome to Easter Sunday with Rex Christian. Wow. Oi, Carrie. Hello, Elder64. Omer Glitch. What's up, buddy? That's one way to start the show. Ooh, that's cool. Who's this? Rex, you muted, by the way.
That is cool, isn't it? Beastman from He-Man.
Oh, damn, that didn't even look like him. That's pretty savage. I liked it.
Savage Beastman. I mean, the Beast. Got to be savage, right?
Yep. Hey,
you eat.
Dinner timing worked out strange today, so you got me for about 20, 25 minutes, and I gotta go eat dinner, and I'll be back.
Okay. Well, everybody should keep this in mind.
You eat leftover rice? Well, if you do, be careful. Put the leftover in the refrigerator promptly. Eat it within 24 hours and don't reheat it more than once. Why? Because unless you do this, leftover rice can give you food poisoning. Here's the problem. Uncooked rice can contain bacteria that is capable of surviving the cooking process. They multiply over time, produce toxins, and the toxins poison you. This can cause nausea and diarrhea within hours after eating the leftover rice, and it can last up to 24 hours. So be careful of leftovers in general. A good rule of thumb is, if you don't eat them within 24 hours, toss them out.
There you go. Little after Easter, dinner, leftover.
Yeah, and also depending on what it is. I mean,
exactly. But rice apparently, is something you really want to watch out for, right?
Right. Yeah, I've heard that before, especially like fried rice from Chinese places and stuff. A lot of people get sick because they, heat it up the next day or whatever.
Here's a brain teaser for you.
Can you fit the 4-letter T into the frame? This is a classic puzzle published in 1940. As you can see, it's already difficult to put in a third T. How is it possible to put 4 T's, since the frame is round? The T does not fit to the edges of the frame. No matter how you place it, it wastes a lot of space. After a while of trying, maybe you can find a way to put 3 pieces. But there is still no room for a 4th T. You may conclude that this is impossible. Is that really the case? I'm telling you that the puzzle has a satisfying solution. But finding it wasn't easy. Let's see how to place it. All you have to do is place a piece like this first. Then put another piece here. Now, there's a lot of room left in the frame. Let's see if we can put down the 3rd piece. Next, place the 4th block so that the puzzle is solved.
There you go. It is possible.
Pretty cool.
While the world celebrates Easter, UK News, High Court judge has said only biological women is what a woman is. Trans women protesting what? Seems stupid to me. Worse things are happening. Carrie says.
Yeah. I'm not sure where you're standing on that one, Carrie.
So we'll just look at a Bernie Wrightson piece while you try and figure it out.
There you go. Hail, Ginkgo.
Hey,
Ginkgo.
Ginkgo.
I'm always happy to, and then you take it down. See? Tell me, look at Bernie Wrightson, then you take it away.
Oh, well, you've probably seen it before. Frankenstein Rising, you know. 132 years ago, Howard Lloyd was born. Howard Lloyd, born in 1893. You know, a great comedian. He's probably not as well known as Chaplin or other comedians, you know, like Buster Keaton, simply because he wanted so much to, you know, when TV came in, he wanted like a lot of money, like $100,000 just to show one of his comedies, you know, on TV. And
wow.
Hence he's widely forgotten.
Comedic, and hail Homer if you missed it earlier, buddy. Hail,
today, 80 years young, or old, whatever you want to call it, Judith O'Dea, known for her role as Barbara in the classic horror film Night of the Living Dead, 1968. O'Dea says, I feel so lucky to have been a part of something that was so different and has lasted so long. So 80 years old today.
We can't leave without Johnny. Johnny's got the keys. Johnny did.
Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord.
You've seen the movie, haven't you, right?
You're a dog barking. Do he bite? Yes, I have seen it. It's been a while. A few times. Victoria Cartwright's birthday today. She was in The Birds, 1963, also being a child actress. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978. Alien, 1979. The Right Stuff, 1983. The Witches of Eastwick, 1987. Her younger sister is actress Angelica Cartwright, 76 years young today.
Okay, I agree with that, Carrie. Yes, I think it's completely stupid. Oh, I recognize her. She's like that. Kind of tomboy looking thing.
Right. In Alien and Invasion of Body Snatchers and whatnot, you know.
I mean, it takes all kind to be actors and actresses.
Tank Ferret piece he did over there on the studio last night, apparently. Or, you know, on the studio. I don't know. Is it on Saturday?
Cool.
She was in CSI. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey, Marby.
Awesome. Who's Pete? Whose character is this? Do you know, or is this one of
Let's see. Let's see. He
pretty
does
cool
say
looking?
what it is, I think. It is My Unholy Nightmare. So
Oh, alrighty then. I like it. Cool. Hail Marv.
maybe an original
Good to see you, my friend.
original
Happy
piece.
Easter. Happy Easter.
Here's one for you, Carrie.
Oh, she was in CSI, wasn't she? That's right.
That's true. Yeah. You waste the court's time, Carrie. I get
Yeah,
it.
that's funny.
You just can't let that stuff wrap you up, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Wrap you up in knots.
That was cute. I get
Skunk
to do my
Artworks,
annual.
Henry Hull werewolf that
Oh,
Skunk
cool.
Artworks in Germany did. Mm-hmm.
Werewolf of London.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was a wild makeup, almost like a disfigurement.
Yeah, he wasn't super werewolfy, although he had some pretty good teeth going on. But
Yeah. The great thing about Hull was he had that face,
well, he was
So
very active in that movie too. They didn't have like stunt guys and stuff. I mean, he was all over the place on those sets and shit. Pretty cool. Oh, boys, you're gonna have some problems.
The Body Snatchers with her is one of my favorite movies. That was a remake. Haven't seen the original. Oh, you need to watch the original. The original's good too.
Yeah, she's in the one with the
Yeah.
what's his name, Michael Caine, right? Or no? Is it
And
Michael
well,
Caine?
Leonard
Yeah.
Nimoy was in it, and Donald
Mhm.
Donald Sutherland. At the end, he
Donald
goes,
Sutherland. That's right.
yeah.
I was thinking Michael Caine, but it's Donald Sutherland. Yeah, that was a good one. That's with the dog that has the human face and shit.
They don't make them like they used to.
Hail, Helder.
You got to walk around that thing on the sidewalk.
Yes, I laughed at your joke, Carrie. That was a good one.
Wow, that's a first.
Whoa.
I mean, because they're generally not funny. Anyway, moving on. Carrie, I love you.
Damn, Russ.
She's good
I
for
said,
material,
damn.
like mulching. Anyway, I love you. Amazing natural greenish Baltic amber from Lithuania. But does this not look like the thing that popped out of the guy's chest on Alien? A little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah. Nobody pointed that out. Somebody had to die to lay that turd of a joke. Anyway, happy 420, everybody.
Yes, and happy Easter.
And how
It's only 4:08 at the moment, Rex. We still got 12 minutes.
Where? In Australia?
Although Mom and I got an early start. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Fine. Be that way. PTP with Stormy watching WrestleMania for the first time together.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ruining the child's mind already.
No Rankin and Bass for that child.
I'm gonna watch wrestling. Great.
Mm-hmm. Remember that time Superman and the Easter Bunny teamed up?
Nope.
Of course you don't. You weren't alive then. Anyway, I gifted my Christian paintings at church today. Cool. That's cool.
Awesome, Carrie. You've been doing a lot lately too. I saw you post a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, she's been on a tear, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you somebody else that's been on a tear, and apparently Dan Fraga, doing these little time lapse things. All right, let's take the music out. Okay, there we go. Nice stuff though on this one. Couch doodles. Interesting. Oh well.
Ah, cool stuff.
So what are you making? What are you making for Easter dinner?
Leg of lamb, baby asparagus, and
Oh,
I forget what we got going with the other side dish.
no.
Probably some more of my standard delicious homemade garlic bread.
After the flight, the anthropologists decide that this particular tribe is best left undiscovered.
Damn,
Oh, made you snore.
flying pincushion, dude.
Isn't that right? And this is I think of people. I think of people like when I think of Harley Quinn, I think of Carrie or bad jokes. Anyway, when I think of Omer Glitch, well, a little bit different. There you go. Happy Easter, Omer Glitch.
Oh,
Just saying. He's a ladies' man.
just some cute little brownie.
I don't know if this is probably a latex dummy, with hair or whatever. This is a automatic CPR, delivers life-saving chest compressions without tiring when every second counts. I don't know if this is probably just a demonstration with the dummy, but it kind of looks, synthetically real. I don't know. Let's see here. It looks brutal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, it is kind of brutal.
Yeah, that
I
is
don't
kind
know.
of brutal.
I've never had to give CPR, but when I was doing my health and safety class, I blew the lung out of a resuscitation anti-doll accidentally. They said breathe into them, as deep as you can. I was a swimmer and a track runner at the time, and I did the chest compressions, and I went to do that first breath, and I went and blew up the dummy's lung. My teacher was like, "Yeah, congratulations, you just killed the patient." I was like, I'll never do this again.
Check out this awesome picture from back in the day.
That's cool. Is that a tree stump? Holy shit.
That is a tree stump, yeah, that they
That's,
chopped down.
That's not cool. That's a fucking shame, is what that is.
In 1899, hey, when Devil Flyer was born, allegedly, a striking photograph immortalized the last giant silicone tree, a colossal and ancient tree that symbolizes the power and majesty of nature. Standing among the largest trees of its kind, it was a living testament to the endurance and strength of the natural world. Its towering presence left a lasting impression, making a brief moment in history when the world's natural resources remained largely unspoiled by human hands. The silicone tree was remarkable not just for its sheer size, but for its resilience. Scientists, explorers, and photographers of the time marveled at the tree. Yet, despite its grandeur, many similar giants were lost to logging and deforestation in the wake of industrial progress. The last giant silicone tree came to represent both the magnificence of nature and its fragility. A poignant reminder of what was disappearing as human expansion encroached on the environment. The photograph of this majestic tree became an iconic image of the late 19th century, highlighting the beauty of a world before widespread industrialization. It sparked crucial conversation about conservation, and we need to protect the Earth's most ancient and extraordinary organisms. Today, the image stands as a reminder of nature's power and the urgency of preserving it for future generations. I would agree.
And Marv, drop your links in the chat, buddy. You got a wrench.
Can you imagine a tree that big, and then how did they fail the damn thing?
That's the crazy part. How big was that damn saw?
Yeah.
I guarantee
That
you
that
it's custom made for that job. They didn't just have a big old saw blade that big sitting around. There's no fucking way.
Marv says if the chat wants a PDF of my previous 2 Sin Killers comics, hit me up on Instagram and we'll send you the link to download. Cool. Very generous, Marv. I may hit, I will I know he sent me the first one. I don't about the second one. I'll hit you up on that. Definitely. You know, I'd love to read both of yours. I don't know if this was in the works, if this is a mock-up. It says a crossover film that was never
ALPBO.
released in the early 1970s. I don't even know if it was considered, but that would have been cool. Doctor Who and Batman, movie.
Oh man, that might be kind of fun.
Time Lord and the Cape Crusader together on the big screen. That would have been interesting with John Pertwee and the Master, the original Master, and Cybermen.
Yeah.
Looks like they recast Batgirl, though. I don't know who that is for Batgirl.
No, I don't know. I can't see it clear enough. Let me look.
Unless Batgirl maybe was that's Joe Grant, Doctor Who's companion as Batgirl.
Is that who that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say I don't know who that is.
Cesar Romero as the Joker and Frank Gorshin, as the
Frank
Riddler.
Gorshin, yeah.
Yeah. Gorshin.
Gorshin.
Whatever.
Gorshin.
Okay.
Frank Gorshin.
Mm-hmm. Japanese telephone operators from 1970. Wow. That's a bygone era for sure, where they dress very nicely in like geisha, You've probably seen this, but it bears repeating. It's another werewolf piece.
Oh, hold on. Just checking the chat. What's this one? Damn it. Okay, that's different.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've definitely played this. Remember this game? Activision Pitfall.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You swing across. Fun game. Atari Video Computer System. I think this was the first system that I had, perhaps, which was back in the 70s. You get cartridges. I think this was maybe one that we had later on. I know my brother bought tennis, and we had the built-in stuff that was already on it. This might have been the second system that we had as a family. Pretty neat. Nice, lot of fun trying to swing across things and stuff. String and Cup have South American origins. Funny, only remember invented the phone. String and Cup, really? They didn't have cups before South America? What? Do you remember the game Pitfall? I played the hell out of this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, on Atari. Yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah. Fun little game.
Dude, I had Pong when I was a kid. I had the original system, and then I got an Atari.
I played Pong. Yep.
I thought I was in heaven.
Little blip, blip, right? Atari 2600.
And a white ball. Yeah.
On this date in 1992, Activision released the video game Pitfall for the Atari 2600. The game is one of the best-selling on Atari 2600 with over 4 million copies sold.
Yeah, I believe it. I used to love that game, dude. Played the hell out of that thing. Pitfall
this
Harry.
Is when you find the rhythm to your washing machine.
Went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soda steal.
Yeah. He got his own rhythm section in the laundry room, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of weight on that laundry and stuff. Yeah, gotta wait on it. This
Fucking
is
great.
a triple yolk egg, a rare phenomenon with the odds of 1 in 25 million eggs. How about that? You ever seen a triple yolk in an egg? Obviously, already hard boiled.
Most I've ever seen was a double.
Yeah, 1 in 25 million to find a triple.
Oh, they boiled this one?
They did. They boiled it, so you can
Oh,
see
wow, that's
the
crazy.
ones. Yeah, three
So there's
yolks.
two, and then there's a third one up there in the tip. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
In the tip. Mm-hmm. You just had to go
Just
there.
the tip,
Didn't you?
honey. Just the tip.
Just
I
had to
promise.
go there. I'm just trying to put content on my channel, and you just had to go there. Okay.
Hey,
I would go watch this. I would definitely go watch this at the movies. Hell yeah. Uncle Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
Uncle Buck Rogers. That would be fun, actually. That might be funny.
Yeah.
Got to bring John Candy back from the dead first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. Never do this with your dogs.
No quiere. Pollito?
Nice. Do you want cheese?
Broccoli.
Want broccoli?
How about now?
Broccoli.
No.
That little fucker, like, screw you. Get out of my way.
Hello?
I want
You
the
like
meat.
blueberries?
Like blueberries.
Ah.
Celery. Now look, he drops it. The other one eats the carrots. He drops it. The other one eats it. One of them likes it. One
Some dogs like carrots, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're
I
gonna eat
feed
a lot.
Abby carrots, but I dice it up and put it in her feed.
Mhm.
No dog wants to eat that. Look at that. Hell no.
Oh, fuck that shit. I don't want that.
Chihuahuas has so much attitude.
I was like, you high? What's wrong with you?
No doubt. Are you high? Or would you like to be? I will bite you in the groin area.
Don't make me bite your little pinky finger out.
And I have some. It's AC/DC, but it's well. I'll just show you the visuals, okay? Without the playing.
Later, Mark. Have a great night.
All right. Have a good
Sorry.
night, Marv.
Mark's leaving.
No
All right,
problem.
what do you got?
Okay. I'll just
AC/DC
show
with
you the
what?
video. I'll show you the visuals because I don't want to, get struck.
Yeah,
But,
we don't want to take. Yeah, AC/DC.
you can tell. See, they're doing it on like banjo and cello with spoons and
Oh, that's a stand-up
other
bass, right? That's
yeah,
not
like
a cello.
like a bass. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's stand-up bass.
Yeah, spoons and an accordion back there, and he's got a mandolin. You know that sounds cool.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I
I'll
guarantee it
send that-
sounds good.
I'll send that to you, and you and Mama.
I don't know if
can
it's
enjoy it.
those same guys, but I've seen some other videos of them doing like, rock and roll songs and stuff. They do a really cool job. It's like bluegrass, but it's still cool.
This is so true. Bill Clinton, 12,000 or 12.3 million deportations, 0 injunctions. No problem with that. 10.3 million under Bush Jr., 5.3 million under Obama, no injunctions, 1,000 deportations, 30 injunctions against Trump.
Shocking.
Shocking. Yeah.
To no one.
To no one. Well, happy birthday to Clint Howard today. Clint Howard, Ron Howard's
Ugliest man on earth.
well, yeah, even as a kid with that little alien in the
Dude,
original
he's
Star
always
Trek.
he has been homely as fuck since day one. Like somebody dropped him out of the ugly tree, and he had every branch on the way down, dude.
Uh-huh. Well, unfortunately, I was one of these. Good news for people that had to watch the show. You
Oh,
know,
cool.
you might be entitled
Where
to
my
compensation.
where my check?
Good night, sleep tight until we meet again.
I'm just a poor abused black bird. Where my check?
Hmm. I'm just a poor abused black. I've also got, a pretty interesting video. If somebody wants to see it. It is on X. Bible from 1756, 20 years before the founding of the United States and the Illuminati. It's got like a wooden, embossed pages go and a wooden, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'll send that to you too. We used to have a sense of elegance. This was metalwork peacock doors designed in 1925 by Tiffany and was in Chicago, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, those are pretty.
Look at the intricate work that went into just doorways during that time period.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And probably wound up on the scrap heap somewhere,
Or getting melted down and recycled somewhere.
That's
I don't know what those are made out of. But
Amazing Fantasy 15 by Steve Rude. A little different take on it with Spider Woman.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Kind of neat. I like Steve's stuff. I really do. It's
I like Steve's
stuff. There.
He's
I wish we would get more Spider Woman.
Yeah,
and your lizard representation of the day, Godzilla.
Oh, dude, I've got that one. That's one of the few Godzilla books I actually have. What number
I think
is
that's
that?
the final issue, actually. Number 24.
Is it? I don't know. Shit. Damn. Yeah, I've got this one.
I think it's the final. I wouldn't bet the horses on it, but I think it probably is, yeah. Where he's kind of just walking off into the sunset. So I did not know this, and I won't play it, but I'll also send you this. Ed Sullivan show with I said Jane Mansfield's birthday yesterday. Amazing. I'll let you hear some of it, okay? Jane Mansfield playing and you can see there on the musical instrument there.
She's playing violin? Okay.
She looked, with that blonde hair, and at that time, she looked like a lot like Linda Evans, I thought.
Ready?
This is Jane Mansfield, Concerto Number 6 in a minor, and performing on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1957. Who knew she was so talented? Everybody thought she was just a blunt, dumb blonde.
You're not showing me, right? Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm stuck in the chat. I said I can't see it. I don't think you're not showing her playing.
No, it's the Ed Sullivan Show, and I'm not going to put it up to get struck.
Okay. I got it.
But now the music's probably safe. You can hear the music though, right?
Well, yeah. Can you turn the music up and show her, or you think you might get in trouble?
I can. She is right there.
I had no idea that she played. That's awesome.
I know. Very talented. Very talented. That is cool. Did not know. Of course, I don't know that much about her. And I think we said yesterday she died in a wreck at like age 36.
Yeah, the one she I think she lost her head in a car accident, dude.
Oh, really? It sheared her head off? Wow.
Her head, yeah.
Happy Easter, everyone.
I didn't bring it up.
You like this piece?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. Okay. Well, you didn't get too excited about it. I like it. It's a John Romita Jr. piece, believe it or not.
It looks very, very digitized to me. I don't know why.
Okay, it's AI. Just get out
Maybe
of the
it's
way and
just the
say it's
tone.
AI.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know. Dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe this is more to your taste. This is an Electra by Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah,
I like
there
that
you go.
grungy
It's beautiful.
splatter. You know, I look at this and she's holding the sai there and the gun down below. Almost reminds me of like the Statue of Liberty, very, with the robes and everything.
Yeah, a little bit.
I kill you.
Like, you know. That's the Statue of Liberty you're talking about, Mister. Judge Dredd
Some
versus
Brits
Mark.
just don't.
Okay.
Yeah, with an American flag. That's so funny. That changes the whole meaning. It's like the Brits don't like American aliens. I don't know. I think he doesn't have the power, Lobo, but I bet you Judge Dredd would find a way to do away with, Lobo.
Oh,
somehow.
Judge Dredd versus Lobo.
Yeah, he's a badass.
It would be
Yesterday's
interesting,
birthday, John, comic book writer John Oslander. I've met him a couple times. Very nice man.
Yeah.
Here's an Art T. Bear piece. Art T. Bear, Scarlet Witch.
Artie Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Love Art. He's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys. You remember that time in 1955? Of course you don't, because you weren't born. But yeah, these were the horrid pictures. Easter Bunny bringing joy to children in 1955.
Yeah, it looks like joy. He's bringing terror.
Yeah, same thing at Christmas with Santa Claus. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well put a clown in there. Some of the
You
things
want me
that
to
we
go
put
sit
our
on-
children through.
You raised me my whole life saying I shouldn't talk to strangers. You take me to a mall and you say, go sit on this guy's lap. What?
All right,
I've
watch
been
closely.
betrayed.
Watch out, Avengers. It's the Mandarin. The Mandarin.
Oh, look out.
It's the Mandarin.
Beware Avengers, the might of my power rings!
Who is this guy, Iron Man? And why does he feel? Why does he feel so weird?
Well, he's a product of a different time.
Different time. There's happening right now.
I am the Mandarin. With the power of my rings, not any of you will be able to stop me from destroying New York City!
Well, jeez.
Well, he is pretty strong, but if we work
Got
together.
it.
Oh,
Got him.
Jesus Christ, Captain, you shot
Yep,
him!
right between the
Oh
eyes.
my God, he's dead. He's really dead.
That's what happened.
It's not even comic book death where he might have disappeared off a cliff, though he's really dead.
That was the idea, yeah.
Why the hell did you do that?
What do you mean? He said he had the power to wipe out this city and we couldn't stop
They
him.
all say that. Literally every villain says that. Mo-Man says that. Would you shoot Mo-Man?
I'd shoot him even if he didn't say
What
that.
happened to you, Cap? What about your code,
Shoot
huh?
What are you
him.
talking about? I don't
Say-
have a rule against killing people.
You
Of
know?
course not. Tony, I'm a World War II soldier. You think I was throwing fucking haymakers at Nazis all day? I was spraying and praying everywhere I went.
Oh, wow.
I killed so many people back then. They were thinking of changing my name to Captain Kill America, but that was really dumb. I killed the guy who suggested it. I mean, he revealed himself to be a spy first, but really I had dual motivations.
So, are we just allowed to kill people
You
now?
throw a hammer at people. I'm surprised you haven't
I
already.
don't know. I don't know why you just assumed you wouldn't do that. I thought you would have a thing against
Don't
it.
get me wrong, Dad. I'm not a crazy murderer. I don't go with the final option unless there really isn't any other way.
What, in the Mandarin, he's the bar you set for no other
I
options?
mean, maybe if he only had 1 or 2 rings, but he had 10. I mean, it's one per finger. I mean, only God knows what he could do.
I believe they shoot fire and lightning and light.
Yeah, well, luckily mine sharp bullets. So that's another day saved.
And finally, the leader makes his grand appearance.
Uh-oh.
Hey, really not a good
Are you shocked to see me? Did the Mandarin not tell you of our grand scheme? Where is the Mandarin?
So, like he said, you two are going to destroy the city?
Indeed! And with the help of a special neurotoxin I had designed, I can kill the citizens of this doomed city at the push of a button!
Is that so?
Yeah, but we can defeat it with our combined mind and just our
Oh,
fists.
but if you so much lay a finger on me, I promise to activate it. Your only options are to surrender to the will of the leader, or to kill me in cold blood!
Got it.
Yes, now you must decide. To kill, to take a life, the ultimate sin. How heavy the cross must. What? As I was saying, would you really be willing to kill me, even if it meant saving countless lives, the entire city, in fact? Would you? What are you? I don't get what you're trying to. You must decide to kill me in this unarguably morally justified scenario, or to let thousands die at the push of a still no idea what you're trying to say.
God damn it, he's got us! Well, that's it. See, like
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's still alive.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, my
This, this hasn't happened before. I don't know what to do.
Just surrender.
Yeah, it's over.
I give up. Okay. I need a hospital. Maybe. I don't know.
What does it feel like right
It
now?
doesn't even really hurt. Like, should it hurt? Oh!
Had it exploded. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, that was good. You're right. Don't get yourself in
Happy
trouble,
Easter,
man.
everybody.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I know, right?
It doesn't really hurt. It should have hurt.
Bam. Wings premiered 35 years ago in 1990 in NBC. 1970, Taco Bell introduced its Anchorito nationwide. I remember that.
The enchilada. Oh, I
The
forgot about
Anchorito,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah.
enchilada and a burrito mixed together.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's how they served it up there, too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sauce.
Those are actually not bad. They're pretty tasty.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. Okay.
I can't help it, dude. Taco Bell is, I mean, it's cheap, horrible. It's probably bad for you, but they make some good tasting stuff, man. Especially when you're drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, give me one of those.
Meanwhile, back at Betty Crocker, back in 1970, remember the horrid
No.
cakes that we had? Yeah. Whoa.
Jesus God.
Yeah.
Scare me to death.
With the jelly
Oh my
bean
God, it
eyes
looks
and
like they
nose.
killed. It looks like they sacrificed the fucking goddamn experimental bunny.
Now, you know that's coconut cake, right? I mean, with the fur and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But still looks a little rabid to me, you know.
Well, it looks like a lab rabbit. They got the pink eyes and the.
Salacious rum, you know, they were sharing. Salacious got sent a lot of different peeps, and I was looking for the sardine flavored peeps. Unfortunately, he didn't have that. I think that might have been a markup, but peeps have
I
been
think
popping
that
up
was it.
in Easter baskets since. How long you think peeps have been around?
Oh, a long time, dude. Like 30s, maybe.
1953.
Okay, so all right, I was a little early, dude.
Yeah.
I got a couple I'm gonna blow up in my microwave later.
Are you really? Okay.
Oh yeah. I never blow them
Sure.
up all the way, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
film it this time and put it on my channel so people can see it. Like, if you're careful, you can like make them blow up to about 8 or 9 times their size before they completely.
I want to see that. I'd watch that video. Hell yeah. Put that up on content. I want to see it. George Romano's Dawn of the Dead opened in theaters 56 years ago in 1979. I think was it 79? Maybe I read that.
Romero, not Romano. Yes.
Okay. Romero, like the car. Great poster.
Alpha. No, that's an Alfa Romeo with Noah. Jesus God, Brad.
Well, try and feed me broccoli, you know.
I didn't say alfalfa.
All right. Well, you have to, this being, 420, we have to be responsible, right? So here's the anti-drug message that we used to have.
I got some stuff you just gotta try.
4:38,
What
I'm
is
late.
it? Pot. You know, marijuana. Oh, well, I don't know. What? Chicken?
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Kate.
Get a teacher.
Excellent. Get a pizza. Get real.
Get out of there.
You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
He's right. Drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to them. Cowabunga!
Oh, well.
Not
Maybe I was the
chicken.
only one.
You're a turkey.
You're a turkey.
You should have kicked him in the nards.
Don't do this to your kids. Come on, man.
No. That ain't right. Oh, poor
I
baby.
can see him growing
That's
up
on the
as a
internet
goofy,
forever now. You realize that. You've done that to your child.
Exactly. Why you want to do that? Aaron Lopresti Hulk. Did you see this one? I like that he gave him a beard, sort of chin hair,
Yeah, a little 5 o'clock shadow going on.
Yeah, well, I mean 4 o'clock. It's
Maybe a little 4 o'clock shadow.
4:40 shadow. It took me
There
that
you go.
long to get to it. Son of a. Anyway, you remember that Spawn? No, nobody ever does.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Happy Easter, I think. Darn cow. Todd McFarlane piece. So emasculating. Well, you want to do that. A Dan Lawless piece. Here you go for Easter. There you go.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Is that an actual damn piece? Or did he just
It
post
is.
that?
No, it is.
Okay. I didn't realize that. I thought he was just I thought he was just posting something for Easter.
Celebrate. Have a wonderful Easter. The Easter Bill Bunny from Easterland. Oh, Bill.
I didn't say sabotage. I say
Beam me
sabotage.
up. Well, remember they had to deal with that giant rabbit on that, that one episode where they had shore leave, shore leave. You remember he had the watch, and he was
Giant
like,
rabbit?
yeah, the giant rabbit. When they went on shore leave down to the planet, you remember, they had shore leave, and it was Alice in Wonderland rabbit running around. That's what got him down to the planet. You don't remember?
What was this, Twilight Zone? Or was it Star Trek? I don't remember what you're talking about, dude.
Oh my gosh. Easter in front, party in the back. Oh my God. Well, it is a rabbit.
Rabbits are famously promiscuous, right?
I know. I used to raise rabbits. Did you know that? That was actually they kept multiplying. It was amazing.
I find horribly disgusting, dude. Those things smell horrible.
Oh, they are a lot of. Yeah, I had hutches made for them, and they
dude,
they defecate
it's
everywhere.
gotta be hard to keep up with all the shit that they put out, because those things are. I had one tiny little dwarf bunny that I bought for my oldest daughter back in the day, and it stayed in the house for about 2 days before we had to move it outside onto the porch, because you just couldn't even keep up with the amount of pee and poop in that cage.
Oh, I know. I always hated, dealing with that.
They're horrible. Do not make a bunny your pet. I'll bet you that hippo wins this fight.
Oh yeah, I'm sure a hippo could stomp a croc, and that's a small hippo, really.
Well, dude, even if that croc bites him, all he's gonna do is sink his teeth into a layer of fat. He's not gonna do no serious damage. That hippo's gonna stomp
right. Well,
the fuck out of him. That hippo's gonna stomp his ass, just crushing bones and shit.
It's as if Kermit the Frog goes against Miss Piggy. Who's gonna win? Kia.
Dude, they say the hippos are the most dangerous animal in Africa, more than the lions, leopards, crocodiles, any other. They fucking are deadly as shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Crocs are the deadliest things there, apparently, and you don't want to get around one. Highly territorial, and you can see that he was trying to, chase off that that alligator, that croc.
Crocodile. Yeah.
Did you cat people know that yesterday was National Cat Day? Or wait a minute, National Cat Lady Day.
Cat Lady Day. Oh, well, that's a whole nother thing. No, but nobody wants to
celebrate. Cat Lady
that.
Day. There we go. Okay. Cat Lady Day. I've never heard of Cat Lady Day. I'll give my vote to our favorite cat woman,
Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar. Yeah, absolutely.
That's not the same kind of cat lady, but that's the only one that's getting my vote.
That's when Jerry Lewis was on the show. You know, they would have people pop up out of the window as they climbed, and Jerry Lewis was one of the people that popped up.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had all
I
kinds
know.
of people pop up.
I know. Sammy Davis Jr. did. There was Van Jones that played. You know, and Bruce Lee. I think both of them popped up right as Green Hornet and Kato.
Yeah, I think they both did. Dude, there were tons of people, like, you know, these just popular celebrities of the day that would pop up. Oh, Batman. Hello, citizen.
What are you going to be watching on like TV? You
Oh,
know,
today.
'cause I know you're gonna be watching something later on from Tubi.
So far, I don't know where Mama House found it, but she found one of our streaming channels. It's just been movie after movie of killer Easter bunnies and psychos and bunny suits. Like, it's all been B movies all day long. And there's no sign of it stopping. So, yep, that's what I'm watching.
Interesting. Well, here's your last happy Easter egg joke.
Aw,
face hugger.
So cute.
Yeah.
Look at that little
so that you know, I would say the face huggers to me were more terrifying. That gets into body horror, right? Where the eggs are in you and then they hatch, but they chew their way out.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
well,
give me the alien creatures. You know, they can kill you and whatnot, but I don't want the face huggers. I don't want something to burst outward out of my body.
That's the thing, though. Is the aliens don't kill you; they just subdue you and then put you in a room and wait for a face hugger to get you.
Yeah.
So they don't actually really kill anybody. They make it seem like they do, but they always turn up later, like plastered to a wall, going, "Kill me."
Right. I mean, they kind of anesthetize you for a little while, and then you wake up, giving it time to gestate within you, right?
Yeah. So that then you can, you know, birth another one of them. And then it's fire in the bubble. You don't know the fire.
Need money for a new Death Star.
That's great.
Vader's got skills, you know, besides blowing up things, you know.
It's all the Force. He's just faking it.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is how they promoted Star Wars in France.
Oh, God.
Don't recognize the artist, but then I never really paid that attention to. You know, if I were to take a guess, I think this is actually. Now I could very well be wrong. I'm thinking this is Dave Cockrum artwork, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I
so
say
Princess
that because of Hans
topless in the advertisements in France.
Or if it's not his artwork, maybe he inked it, but it looks like Cockrum to me, just because of the face of Han Solo. But if anybody knows, let me know. That's wild, isn't it? Nope. And there you go. Another Bernie Wrightson piece for you there, Shadow, with a little swamp thing. It's amazing that he's so identified as, you know, because I guess he was the original, but he only did the House of Mystery issue, which was sort of the prototype, and then the first 10 issues of Swamp Thing, and that's all he did on Swamp Thing, as far as I know, pretty much.
Bernie? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was all we did.
I mean,
But-
so that tells you you don't have to do a lot of work on something for it to become iconic, and you know.
And I haven't seen anybody do it better yet.
Mm-hmm. Here was a wonderful
that's all
wraparound
opinion,
cover
but
from
whatever.
number 18 of Marvel Comics Presents. A couple of days ago when I went to the store, and it might have been yesterday, you know, Easter weekend, of course, and this woman, as I was coming out the door and I held the door open for her, she came out and she was wearing a shirt that said Merry Christmas, and I said Merry Christmas, and she forgot she was wearing it, you know. And anyway, we had a nice little conversation. I thought it was pretty wild at Easter time that she had a Merry Christmas t-shirt on, you know. She said, well, you know, something comfortable to wear, whatever, and might have entered her mind, I don't know. But interesting what people do during the holidays. You know, wear Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, here you go.
You never know. Maybe she did it on purpose. See if anybody would know.
I wonder if that's really a Lego set from 1972.
No, I can't see it right now. I'm looking at chat. Hold on. I doubt it.
I forget how long Lego's been around. I don't think we had Lego in 1972,
I doubt
right?
that Lego would have done that.
Yeah, and I doubt they would have done that. Exactly right. Yeah. I mean, we had Tinker Toys, we had Lincoln Logs, but we didn't have Legos. Not till much later.
Yeah, Legos were like what, the 70s, early 70s? Maybe late 60s, I don't remember.
I really can't remember, to tell you the truth.
I don't remember Legos until I was at least probably 7. Something like that, somewhere in there. But I had all the, you know, I had Lincoln Logs, Tinker Toys, fucking all the other.
The Tinker Toys. You could cut. I mean, they had to do away with Tinker Toys because you could stab somebody in the eye and kill them with that. You know, are you kidding?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just a bunch of sticks with little discs and squares with holes in them, and you could just put the sticks wherever you wanted to.
Breaking news, watch as hundreds of people gather around in Washington Square Park to get stoned and high as they celebrate 420.
Awesome. Way to go, lads.
Washington's just from a different planet, you know, they really are.
Oh, they're doing fucking gravity bongs and shit. Nice.
So I take it that it's legal in Washington?
Yes, it's legal in Washington, D.C.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. You fucking crazy fool. Look at all that smoke in here. Holy shit.
I know, right? Yeah.
Everybody standing around is getting stoned too. Holy crap.
Oh yeah. And wouldn't want to be on the, you know, wouldn't want to. I hope they all take taxis.
I guarantee you there's not going to be no fights or nothing in that crowd, right? Everybody's going to be happy and having fun. There ain't going to be no stabbings, no shootings. No. You
But
did the same thing with
I don't want them
alcohol.
trying to drive after that. I mean,
dude, within a couple hours, you're fine to drive. It's not like booze.
yesterday was one of your favorite Doctor Who companions' birthday. 74 years young, still alive. Louise Jameson, 74.
Leela?
Leela. 74.
And you're showing her in her conservative fucking Victorian outfit. Where is she in her native gear?
Right. They didn't have it there, you know.
There she is.
Yeah.
It's a little
That's
better.
her just naturally, you know. But yeah, that was from the talons of Wang Chang.
No, dude. Yeah, when I
go
was,
back in time.
I don't know, 10 or 11, I think, when she appeared with Tom Baker on Doctor Who, and I was like, yep, baby.
And you became Jack Nicholson, Jesus Marumba.
What's that?
You probably said Jesus Marumba long before Jack Nicholson.
I don't even know what.
You found your puberty, by the way.
Yeah, okay. All right, that looks like. Is that a Cadbury cream egg? That looks like a critter egg from the movie Critters.
Just made myself a lovely egg sandwich. Yeah, I don't think that's what they meant by egg sandwich, but if you're a chocolate lover, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you go. That's nice. I know you don't like, the other day we celebrated the first Action Comics #1 coming out. Well, here's Captain Carrot from DC Comics. That's cool. I've not seen this before. That's kind of like Fritz the Cat like artwork.
Why would I not like Action Comics coming out? What are you talking about?
You don't like Captain Carrot and his amazing.
I just said I was never a big fan, but that's still a cool cover. That's not good Lord, man.
Sure, send the picture, Carrie. Carrie did send us a couple pictures, and you had one on Instagram as well, Shadowhawk. And
I sent you one too, man. Pull that up if you get a chance.
That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm talking about right now.
I ordered this the other day. I had to have it. Here's your lizard representation, Lorenzo.
And you know what? All you say about AI, this looks so AI to me. I'm sorry. Now I know you ordered it, but just the photo look. I kid you not. Just looks like AI to me. Maybe it's because that's not it. Okay. Because it's glass, but it looks maybe frosted glass. Huh?
Rex just wants to fuck with me, so now I gotta worry about if I'm gonna get my thing or not. Yeah. I got your game.
If you ordered it,
I got your game, mister.
It does look like it. You got to admit that looks like an AI mock-up for the piece, But it looks cool. That's cool. So that's what you ordered.
Well, I didn't. There's two different versions. That one's got the Jack Daniels label on it on the front.
Okay.
The one I ordered actually says Godzilla's 70th anniversary on that little plate, and then that Jack Daniels plate is on the bottom.
Okay, but it's the same decanter, the same artwork there.
Yeah, it's the same decanter. It's just the little plate there changes from Jack Daniels.
So can I ask you, are you going to drink that, or are you going to keep it full?
No, I'm going to keep that full. Fuck, 20 years from now, I'll turn around and sell that thing 20 years from now to some idiot like Shane Davis.
Carrie sent a few.
He just paid $10,000 for a pinball machine. I can sell this to him for $1,000 easy.
There you go. That's a Godzilla Master Destroyer 70th anniversary collector's coin. Godzilla. That's Godzilla with the big teeth in front. Look at those incisors up in the uppers. That's wild.
Oh, was that some kind of coin?
That's a coin, yeah. Limited to 9,995 pieces.
Is it actual silver, or is it just like a...
I ask Harry. Here's another decanter. Have you seen this one?
No, I haven't seen it. Dude, I just discovered the other one the other day. I was like, oh, must have to have. I love Godzilla. I'm not going to buy everything Godzilla, but when I see something that cool that I've never seen before, yeah, I'm going to have that.
comic book there that we showed yesterday, and here is that
Wow,
Crown
dude, they're
of Thorns.
doing the whole Marvel universe is doing Godzilla now. Apparently, somehow they worked out a deal. I guess.
Well, I mean, think about it. They from Dark Horse, they got the rights to do Aliens. They got the rights to do Predator, I believe now, and now Godzilla. So,
Well,
and they're
that was
using
it, Terry. The one that Rex was just showing. That was it. It's METEEO. It's the company that's pimping it on Instagram.
Tyler Kirkman.
Meteo. I don't know.
There's your werewolf. Tyler Kirkman before and after colors.
There you go. I like it.
That's nice. I love snow scenes.
And you know what I'm gonna say? As nice as that color piece is, dude, I still like the black and white. Too cool.
Absolutely. Breaking news, Trump wins his 5th Easter egg hunt title, calls kids total losers for not finding it. You are the weakest link.
Somebody should do like an AI Trump out there just like running through the field and knocking kids out of the way and scooping up eggs, you know, just like stiff arming them, driving them into the turf as he scoops up the egg they're about to grab. It'd be awesome. And you guys know I love Trump, don't get me wrong. I just think it would be fun.
Oh yeah, the thorns are. I don't know. I don't know about the actual thorns. They, if you're looking for thorns in the region, they're almost like needles, Carrie. We don't know exactly what they use, but what's around there now is like really small little cactus needles, and there's a whole lot more of them than like the large ones. So I think it's kind of a misnomer. Ginkgo likes Captain Carrie. Yeah. Scott Shaw artwork, you know. Carrie said, I did look for a Shadowhawk, but I couldn't find it. She was looking hard for that yesterday.
Yeah, no, I kind of had to just keep cruising through my Instagram until it popped up again, too, before I could find it. I thought I had even, like, what do you call it, bookmarked it or whatever, and it still wouldn't come up when I typed it back in. I just had to get back on Instagram and just keep scrolling until it finally popped up, and I was like, okay, boom.
Let's see how high you are.
I've been seeing it for like a week. It just kept popping up.
Signs. If you're not just high on 420 here, signs of high vibration. People stare at you. Kids like you. Animals feel safe around you. Strangers tell you their life stories. The room's energy shifts when you walk in. You irritate toxic people by being authentic. People envy you and you don't know why.
Wow. Sounds like my life.
Well, there you go. You must be high vibration or just high.
Well, I'm highly vibrating and high.
Okay, there you go. Best of both worlds.
Sure. Double your fun. Like a double mint twin. All right. Rex, I gotta go. It's time for dinner. I will pop back in if you're still going when I'm done eating. But I got to run.
I know how long it takes you to eat, so bye.
Happy Easter, everybody. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. See you tomorrow.
Absolutely.